YouTube. And like I said, you can follow me here on Facebook, or you can go to YouTube and catch me there. Okay, we're now live on Facebook. I mean YouTube. Thanks YouTube family and friends. This is Mike Sneed coming to you all again for Appliance Boot Camp. We'll give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're here. We're coming in a little bit earlier today. Um, we're gonna actually have a call in today. The call in wasn't working. I couldn't get it to work on Monday, and some people wanted to get in. And if you wanted to talk about something I talked about on Monday that you can get in, you more than welcome to come in and talk about that. I want to let everybody know we have our hands-on live event. We're going to be doing that again on August the 14th and August the 15th and August the 22nd. So those are two hands-on live events. You go online, you purchase the Appliance Bootcamp hands-on live event that comes with the online. It comes with the blender. It comes with the dry vent cleaner. It comes with the garage doors. You get the seal system. So you got everything you need to make your money back. You can start taking the courses tonight. You can do the online courses tonight. Then you can sign up for any of the hands-on that we have available. Right now, we only got two of them available. That's in August the 15th and August the 22nd. I'm kind of waiting to see how those two go and kind of see what the state does, because now it's getting a little bit closer to election, I think, and a lot of people are trying to find something to push. And so now some people are talking about they. I know they canceled the homecoming from North Carolina A&T G-Hole, and I'm totally upset about that. So now I'm seeing people are now coming back talking about some things might get canceled. So I don't want to push it too far out, and they do something crazy and say we can't meet. So we're gonna have it August the 15th and August the 22nd. We're gonna have our open house September the 5th, which is gonna be Labor Day weekend. It's open and invited to any and everyone. You come on out. As we get closer to there, I get an itinerary of what we're gonna be doing on that day. Also, I want to tell anybody. I get a lot of emails and I get a lot of voice messages and phone calls with people wanting to know, can they stop by the store. Yeah, you can stop by the store anytime. I'll give you the uh, this is the address to the store, and you don't have to ask. Just come by anytime. If I'm here, if I'm not here, I'm usually be back in 20 less than 20 minutes. I'll be coming right back. So if you sit around, I'll be coming right back. That's it. That's if it's before 5 o'clock. Uh, I'm usually just running and coming right back. But that's the address to the actual appliance boot camp. If you want, you don't have to ask me. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be here. So this just as much y'all's as it is mine. You well more than welcome to step in and take a look. If I'm not here and the guys are working in the ice cream parlor is right next door to it, so you can go right next door to the ice cream parlor. This is the just it's the next door over, so you can walk right next door to the ice cream parlor. You're free to walk in and look around, see what they're doing. Like I said, because of you all, that's the reason I have this. So ain't no way in the world I'm gonna tell y'all you can't come in here and see it. So anytime you want to get ready, just come through here. You ain't gotta ask me, just come through. And I want this to be a destination where people can come. Right now in the appliance boot camp, and in the ice cream parlor, we're doing some construction. So if you come here and within the next month, it's gonna be looking a little chaotic because we're getting a new air condition put in. I'm also we're painting the front, so we got the awnings and stuff off. We also are going around in the back and making that more presentable, removing that stuff, putting new awnings and stuff. So we're in the second phase of our actual renovations here. So if you come, like I said, if you come within the next month, you'll see us still going through our little renovation. We want to have everything done before the actual open house, September the 5th. So if you come before then, you'll see it's a little chaotic, but you more than welcome to step in. And once we get everything completed, yeah, you free to step in. I have the hours posted then of when we'll be here once we get past all this Corona stuff. you'll be able to just come right on in and see it. I know people see it on the see us on the internet and see the things. Some people coming through the neighborhoods and stuff, they want to see it. So yeah, you don't have to ask me. This is just as much y'all place as it is mine. I want you all to come out here and enjoy it and see it. I want you to sign the wall and everything. Like I said, the ice cream parlor will be up in about a couple of weeks. And stop in, grab some ice cream, and see what those young guys built over there also. Okay. All right. So yeah, don't ask me. Just come on by, and you more than welcome to come in. And I love to meet you all and whatnot. All right. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the alumni from Appliance Bootcamp has now made appliance repair, being an appliance repair man, something cool to do. The last couple of weeks, I've noticed it a lot of the industry, far as people who sell courses and all that. Probably the last month or two, I've noticed that a lot more people are going more into pushing the service industry and stuff. They're just saying service. They're not saying quite as much appliance repair, but they're saying service. I'm now starting to when I go to YouTube channels, no major YouTube channels, and I'm seeing the alumni is now getting love from major YouTube people. Shout out to Miss Ward. I see Miss Ward is not she Miss Ward here, but in the YouTube universe, she's now the appliance repair queen. So that I'm saying people saying the appliance repair queen across some major. And I was surprised. I said, man, Miss Ward, she getting shout outs at from major YouTubers as appliance repair queen. I'm saying now I saw Corey today with JT, excellent video. Lamar and them doing theirs, DC and F are doing theirs. It's just so much love for a repairman that y'all have actually made it cool. And now people are starting to change their whole YouTube channels and courses to reflect the service work. And I could not I can't. It's almost crazy that it's happening because I remember back in the days, like I said, 20 years ago. If you told somebody you was a repairman, especially me as an African American man, I was considered as an appliance repairman. I was just a step up above the neighborhood crackhead that came through and fixed stuff. That's all it was. And it was funny when people would they'll say they treated me like that too when they wanted to do business with me. I really couldn't do business with family and friends because they were thinking, oh, you're like the neighborhood guy who you get to come through and pick up some wood and move it over here and give him $2 or $3 and send him on his way. That's kind of the way that that's kind of the way that they wanted to treat me. And and a lot of times when I went to their houses and stuff, and if they did refer me to somebody, if I went to their house, they everybody in my community, they thought that a washer cost $200, so they thought you're supposed to fix it for $30. You know, man, I go buy a new one for 200. I had the same thing happen this week. One of my friends called me to go look at the dryer. And they're like, oh yeah, it was like a Samsung dryer stack unit to change a heater element. It's like 300 some dollars, right at $400. He said, I go buy one for 300. Okay, go see if you can buy one. What happened? Everybody's thinking it's $200 to buy our appliance. So they go out there and they find out it's $900 for that stack unit. If you get one stack, hey, it's $900. You got to buy a stacking kit, and then you got to get somebody to bring it out here. That's if you can get one. Right now, I'm waiting on my freezers. I can't get them in. So so now I had to fight that to now where I'm here and I'm saying everybody wants to be in the service now, and it's lovely now, man, to be in the service business, and I want to and I want to thank all of you all, the alumni stuff, for making this happen, because I'm telling you, y'all are so motivating. And when I see you all sending me y'all checks, when I see y'all doing no videos, I see y'all I see y'all getting y'all new uniforms. It's almost like the first day of school when I'm seeing people getting their uniforms with the logos and they got Hank sitting on the bed, just like I used to do when I was getting ready to go to school. They got their shirt set out, they got the pants set out, and I'm seeing the vehicles coming in. Honestly, I was talking to Slick and them. I told, man, y'all have motivated me. I want to get back in the truck because it looks so much fun to actually be out there doing what you all are doing, and to then to see the video that JT done with Corey that came out today. And I miss those days of actually getting in that truck and just riding out 5 or 6 different places, fixing somebody's stuff, making $500-600, putting in your pocket, coming back home at a decent time. You're not in the heat. Right now I'm out here in this ice cream parlor, and there's no air conditioning there, and I'm hanging drywall, and not and drywall is heavy. When you we got the 10-foot ceilings, so you stacking drywall, lifting it up on the ladder up 10 feet in the air, and now we got to put drywall on the ceilings tomorrow. And then I got to sand that stuff down. I'm nasty, and I'm it's getting to the point I'm about done with this. I'm saying you all, your nice uniforms, going somewhere nice, making the money, enjoying it, to the point where I told him, I said, man, I think I'm going back in the truck because y'all having so much fun. And I want to thank you all for doing that and being so motivating. And once again, that's the call in. If anybody wants to call in, you're more than welcome to call in. Uh, I know Monday we had a little issue with the call in. We couldn't get anybody through, but now if you want to call in, you can call in. And if you want to talk about anything we talked about on Monday that you can get through in to talk, you can do that again today. You can call in today and talk. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, I put the call in numbers and stuff on Facebook, so you could call in there if you like. Also, if you want to hear what people are saying in the call in, you won't be able to hear it from Facebook because it's gonna come through my actual headphones. You can actually go to the YouTube channel, Appliance Bootcamp. But no, like I said, I've created several businesses throughout my life. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I've created several businesses from scratch throughout my life. I've done I had a retail scratch and dent appliance store that I created with the help of 3 business partners. But I was the main one who was in the store physically and put it together and arranged all that. They were more investors than actual. They were investors. They want nothing part of the day to day. We got together and met and for direction and stuff, but they're mainly investors. I was the one who actually ran the day to day operations and actually formed it and put it together. So I got to do that. I had a delivery and install business that I was doing, pretty much with the appliance business. Electrical contracting company. I've done that. I've done an online school, which I love that. I love that doing the online school. That's the call in number and stuff. And now I'm currently doing an ice cream parlor. I'm putting an ice cream parlor, and I'm liking that. But I have to be honest with you. None of those businesses even comes close to appliance repair. None of them comes close to appliance repair. Um, Now the online school, far as cash flow and low cost and money wise, it's more money in the online school. I'll be honest. There's more money on the YouTube online school than appliance repair, but it's not as much satisfaction as you would get in the on the appliance repair. It's not as much satisfaction, and it get to a point where if you don't have enough interaction with people and enough, it's not much of a business to be honest with you. So you not if you do an online school like the YouTube business, the online school, it's not really enough to sharpen your business skill. I don't think, from what I see, because it's pretty much set and go, and all you do is just come out, just gotta be consistent and come out on YouTube and actually make videos and keep people inspired and keep them moving on. Um, but it's not, to me, it's not, you don't get as much of a business sense as you do as doing the ice cream parlor, as doing the scratch and dent, as doing appliance repair and stuff. It's not so much of a business like that. You pretty much set and go, and you just sitting behind this little microphone. That's all it is, and that's one of the things that what we call that that got me when I was in the scratch and dent retail store. Um, I don't like coming to the same place every day and sitting down. That's when I was in corporate America, the engineer. I know I went to the cubicle and sat there all day, but I can't do that anymore. I need to be out in fresh air, meeting people, interacting with people, having a good time and stuff. And the YouTube thing, you don't have to meet and talk to anybody. You pretty much can just sit here and be in your own little world. And I don't like that coming and being in the same spot all the time because I haven't been out in the service field in a while. No, I just drove across. I drove the next road over from my house, from my subdivision where I live in. I just went the next road over, and I was surprised at how much development is going on because I don't all I'm driving is from my house out here to the studio shop all the time. I'm not riding around like I used to, and it felt like the world was passing me by. So that's one of the downsides about doing this right here, being inside the shop all the time. Now with a appliance repair business, I could wake up at 7 a.m. If I'm doing appliance repair, I could wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning and be dead broke, no money at all in my pocket, just enough, maybe $5 enough to get to my first service stop. I could be dead broke at 7 a.m. in the morning, and because of the cash flow that come through appliance repair, by 4 o'clock that afternoon, I could have $500 to $800 cash in my pocket. By the end of the day, and I mean start off dead broke in the morning, and I could do that too with well, no, you couldn't. I couldn't do it with the online school, because the online school is a it has to, if somebody purchase an online course, I don't get the money right then and there. It's gonna be a couple of days before it comes through. So I couldn't do that with the online school. I will be able to do that with the ice cream parlor. No, it's gonna have cash flow coming through it pretty good. I could do that too with the retail store. We average one or two sales per day. So I knew what days were hot days, and I knew how to get the phone to ring. I knew how to actually sell stuff. So I could actually turn that with the retail store. But I was sitting there all day, and I, just sitting there for one or two people to walk in, it got frustrating. And you get to the point where you get tired of posting I got tired of posting to Craigslist and offer up and let go and all of that, and got tired especially when we started doing furniture. When we were selling furniture. You come in there and those old ladies, they want you to measure this and measure that and turn it this way, and they get that I would give them an actual catalog, and they would sit there for 5 hours, and you they're helping them for 5 hours, and then they get ready to buy. They ain't got no money to buy. They didn't have the credit, didn't have the credit or the money to buy it, and that used to burn me up. Matter of fact, I was organization I'm in. We're talking about doing some work that we're talking about some work we need to have done to something, and that's one of the things I told them. I said, "Hey, if we ain't got the money, why you gonna get somebody to come out and give you an estimate and and be asking? I can understand. You just say, hey, give me a ballpark figure price, but they want the person to give them a detailed estimate and and bring this out and itemize this, and they ain't got no money to pay for it. So I said, why you gonna keep bothering them to make them waste their time and their money, and you ain't got the money to pay for it? First, get the funds and stuff together, or how you gonna pay for it before you waste somebody's time. Because I know how that feel on the other end. You putting together a estimate or something, and they ain't got no money. I say, if you're going to look for a house, you want to go get pre-approved. They don't need for me to be showing you no $500,000 house, and you only get approved for 50,000. I'm wasting your time. You wasting my time. Same thing. if no matter what price she came back at, we ain't got no money to do it. So it didn't matter. Don't worry about that. Now it's time you got to worry about getting your money together and go. You got a ballpark of what you need. You know you need a lot more than nothing. So no need to even call nobody out there, give no estimates up until then. So and the other thing too about appliance repair, it's a low startup cost. Appliance repair, you get started for less than $500 and appliance repair. This ice cream parlor, nah, I can't get started for no 500 there. Whenever you start doing anything with restaurants and stuff like that, everything goes up. Even a sink, a regular sink, everything now has to be what we call NSF, and it has to be a certain depth and it got to be a certain width. So the biggest piece of equipment you got can sit in there flush, and you just can't pull a stopper out because they want everything to be sanitized. So you have to have three sinks. You got to have a wash, rinse, and dry. So what happened? They don't want you to stick your hand back in there to pull the plunger up because you might have a knife or something in there. You cut your hand. So you got to have the drain valves to actually release the water. And each one of those are like $50, $60 a piece. They just start adding up. So no, to get a regular sink to go in your thing, you're gonna spend over $1,000 just to get a sink. And I bought a used sink for 200 just but I got to replace the ball. I got to replace the drain valves, and drain valves on it right now is $50 a piece. So I got $150 just in drain valves that I had to put in there. So I'm still below the thousand, but it's a lot of money in doing that ice cream parlor. And if I didn't have to renovate the building, the cheapest you could get it is about 13,000. From what I think, if you went to a place and you just done the bare minimum, you're looking at about 13,000 to actually get started to get started and doing the ice cream parlor like I'm doing. Me personally, I'm gonna have a whole lot more than that in it. Way a lot more than that in it. But when I'm doing it all, we're doing all the ourselves and through cash flow, so I won't owe anything when we open the doors. We be totally debt free when we open the doors, and I'm looking at it and saying, okay, I couldn't buy a Dairy Queen or I couldn't buy no McDonald's for the price that I'm putting into that, and I'm looking at it as hey, this is my ice cream parlor. I'm gonna get it up and running. If it runs well, then I would take this one and maybe seed another one someplace else, do the same thing and do another one. Because it's pretty easy and everybody seems to be liking it and looking forward to it. So we'll see how it goes. The other thing about appliance repair is very little to no marketing. I don't have to do any marketing and stuff. You fix one or two appliances, people start telling their family and friends, and it becomes organic. That and people just have you trying to fix anything. The toilet, they have you trying to hang ceiling fans. They think because you fix appliances, you fix everything. Can you fix my hair dryer? Can you fix my vacuum cleaner? They just have you trying to fix everything, and it just becomes organic. And you have very little marketing. All you really have to do, be honest. The only really thing you have to do to be successful with appliance repair is just answer your phone. If you would pick up your phone and just answer your phone and schedule people and tell them what time you're coming and be there, you do very well. That's with any service business. Right now with the HVAC companies, I'll tell you how busy HVAC is. I was supposed I had one of my company, one of my friends was going to do it, but he's on a big project. Their company is. He said he couldn't do it for maybe 3 to 4 months. I said okay. I called another company. They told me they said let me get your name and number and we'll call you one day when we can come out. I was like, well, when is that? I don't know. We're busy right now. I'll call you. I called another company and they told me we're not taking any new customers right now. I was like, wow. So then I finally found the guy, their company, they right down the street from me. He's gonna come out tomorrow morning and take a look. But that's where it's at. It's almost at the point where I say I'm gonna have to go put it in myself because that's how the skilled trades are. And most of the people I'm calling, they not answering the phone. They won't even pick up the phone. And same thing with appliance repair. You try calling, not now because we're getting a lot more people in, but still it's the same thing. You call because right now we booked out 2 weeks. So if they call, we 2 weeks out. And pretty much everybody I think about is pretty much busy who's been doing it and got a grasp on it. You probably a week or two out. So yeah, we 2 weeks out. People call and they ask when we come. We can be there in 2 weeks. We totally booked out. So, um, and other thing, that's the other thing too. I like about appliance repair. It's a short duration. I'm not stuck on a job forever. With electrical, you can be stuck on a job for months, going to the same place, doing the same thing. And after a while, that get tiring. My buddy that had the campus that he got where he's doing for the veterans and stuff. No, we was back and forth that thing for about 2 or 3 months, trying to do, getting everything taken care of. And it got to the point where you just ready for it to end. It just drags on, drags on, drags on. You ready for it to end. Appliance repair, you have somebody house 25, 30 minutes, you done, and you moving on to the next person and you made your money. There you dragging on. Same thing with this whatchamacallit, with this ice cream parlor. We on about the third month of me being in there every day, hitting it and trying to get it done. And after a while, you get to a point where you just say, "I'm ready for it to be done." With appliance repair, you in and out 15, 20 minutes. You might have to go to the house maybe 2, 3 times, and you're done. You'll see them again in about 2 or 3 years. That's what I love. Other thing I love about appliance repair. Once again, the number to call is in the chat. And other thing too is always something new to do. You're doing appliance repair. You always going somewhere different. You're going somewhere new. You're not stuck in the same place. And especially now, and especially in North Carolina, it's a beautiful time to be a appliance repair guy because everybody got their yards nice. They got you. You seeing the new construction. You going to nice neighborhoods. You seeing the flowers and the yards cuts. It's cool enough where I like to have the window down on country with my arm out. So it's cool enough where I can let the window down, get fresh air. It's just relaxing and just smell the freshness around. You're not cooped up in no one place all the time. Versus, like I said, if you come into the same building all the time, especially, I don't see how people do it in the manufacturing place where you walking into that place and you stuck in that same place every day, all day, not out, not in the fresh air or anything. You stuck in that inside the building. It would drive me crazy. Also, it's a clean environment. For the most thing, it's a pretty much clean environment because what happened, you go to somebody's house, you're not going, and when you're doing appliance repair, you're not really going to no real bad places. Every now and then you hit a dud, but most of the time it's going to be real nice people houses. It's going to be clean. It's going to be a good environment. It's not like when I was doing electrical. When you up in somebody's attic, you crawling up under somebody's crawl space. You outside, like right now. I'm doing the construction and in the building. I'm sweating in the heat and stinking all day to the point where when you come home, my son and I come home. My wife meet us at the door and say, "Nah, leave everything in the garage." Now y'all got this place stinking in here. No, you don't get that with appliance repair. Or appliance repair, you're in a nice environment. The air conditioner is on in the summer, the heat is on in the winter. It's pretty much clean, and it's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat it. And that's the other thing too. When I'm saying now, because you're in a clean environment, well, appliance repair, a lot of people now who are actually starting to turn and say when they're selling their courses, they're marketing their courses as service businesses, doing service businesses. Um, Appliance repair I think a lot of them are looking at you all and what you all are doing and success that you all are having, and they're trying to base that on all service business. It's not the same because uh, appliance repair is not really hard. It's not really no hard work. No, it's not no hard work to do it. But if they gonna tell somebody to go out and start a lawn cutting service where they cutting grass, that's hard work. No, you're in the heat of the sun, you're nasty, you're dirty, you're sweating, and it's not that fun of a job cutting grass all day. Same thing if you're doing a cleaning service. If you at somebody's house for 4 or 5 hours cleaning their house, no, nobody. That's not no fun job either. That's not a job where I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be looking forward to going to go clean somebody's house, or I'm gonna be waking up looking forward to getting in the heat and going to cut grass and stuff all day. Same thing with painting. Painting is not something you're going to look forward to doing. I hate painting. If I had to wake up and say I got to go paint every day, I would hate it because I would hate it. So those jobs right there, nobody's going to really like to do it for a while. They might do it a little bit to make a little bit of money, but it's not going to be something where they're going to be passionate about it and stuff. Uh, uh, they're not going to be real passionate about it. And with appliance repair, you can get in and you can enjoy this. All right, we got a caller 910 910. How you doing 910? Can you hear me? 910. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, hey, what's going
What's up,
on,
Mike?
Slick?
Nothing much. Hey,
Uh,
you talking like this ain't no hard work. Hey, you know what you doing.
this ain't no
Hey,
hard
I've
work,
been in the
man.
couple house sweating there trying to figure out what's going on.
This is it's not no hard work. It's not like priming tobacco or nothing like that. It ain't nowhere near as hard as me doing that sheetrock this week, man. That sheetrock kicked my butt. I mean, it kicked my butt this week.
Yeah, it ain't priming the backer, but it ain't. I, the hardest part to me sometimes is the back end. But now I got somebody answering the phone, so I'm good.
I'm talking about the office part work. Yeah, yeah. That's the most nuances and it's just tedious work.
Yeah, but it like it's beautiful. Like today was a nice day.
How
You
many you
know,
run today?
like I ended up doing four. I
No,
ended up
four
doing
stops.
four.
That's a good day. That's a good day.
Yeah, I wanted to do five, but one of my customers canceled. Said she had to go in the office. Something happened,
Hmm.
and so uh, I just jumped on my email, picked up another call from another company, and then went there.
So how so what time you start and what time you get in?
Oh, uh, well, I got a shop now, so I'm just getting home from the shop. But I got to the shop like 6. I think I went out today about 11.
There you go. Oh, now we gotta go back. In case y'all didn't hear that, Slick now has a shop. He has a shop now, and just tell people what you're gonna be doing out of your shop, if you don't
We're gonna
mind.
flip them. Yeah, we're gonna flip them. It was a old appliance store
Hmm.
that shut down a couple
Hmm.
of years ago, and so it already had the wash and dry hookups and the 220 plugs and all that stuff,
Everything you
bunch
needed.
of shells and stuff and parts. Yeah, and
There you
so
go.
I just picked that up. Yeah, I was trying to get Terrence and to come up here and work with me. That work with DCNF,
Uh-huh.
but he wouldn't come.
Well, I saw the picture you sent me. Like the universe, when you bought it, the universe said, "We're gonna see about this." The universe raised up
Oh
and challenged you.
yeah. So I had a little bump up on my truck. Um, so now after everybody posting their vans and stuff, I was like, Lord, now I got to buy a van.
I told you, whenever you
Truck
make a
ain't messed
move, the
up, man.
universe steps up.
Yeah, I rented the building. A week later, I hit the truck. Yeah. I look at DC and tell me, hold on.
Yeah.
hey, hey, DC and F, yeah, he had a strong partner. He got a strong partner.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I got I got like I finally did one of those LG compressors. Got it to work. I told you earlier.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, I had to keep reminding myself I ain't even been in this long, man. So
Yeah, about how long you been doing it
I'm
now?
still learning. I think I went to class in November.
Yeah, he came. For those on Facebook, you might not can hear the conversation, but if you go to Appliance Boot Camp, you can hear it. But Slick came to our course in November, and here it is now in June. Well, we in July. No, we still in June. In June, and he already has got him a building, and he's ready to go to this next stage of flipping appliances and doing sales systems. He finally He after a while he just told you he finally mastered that compressor.
Yeah, I
That's
failed a
good. That's
couple of
good
times.
stuff though, man. You stuck with it. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah. I look. This is the thing though. This is what I figured out. After my first one,
Mhm.
they still pay me for it.
Yeah, even if
Look,
you
I ain't
couldn't
got
get it
to.
running, they still paid you for it.
Yeah. Hey, you was I was learning and at the same time getting my training in.
There you go. Learn and earn at the same time. And if you couldn't do it, you gave it. That's the thing with the third party warranty company. You learn and earn. They'll get somebody else who can do it, come behind you and get it. And now that you done it and you got it down to pack now you good. That's a skill set you got
Yeah.
and
And
protecting
I
you and the
always was.
customer.
Yeah, I was afraid of, like you say, the marketplace will put you out of business.
Hmm.
And so I was like, hey, I can't let this marketplace put me out of business.
Hmm.
I don't want to fail at this.
Hmm.
So it's a balance between becoming a great technician and a great business owner at the
Hmm.
same time, right?
Yeah.
And so, uh, some of the decisions I make in the house is technician based decisions.
Hmm.
And then sometimes when I get back in the truck, you know, I'm thinking that wasn't a great business decision. I should have, as far as business go, dealing with these warranty companies, sometimes I feel like I just need to, instead of just buying that one thing that I believe it is, after I done, second guess myself 2, 3 times and spent
Hmm.
like over 45 minutes in the house,
Hmm.
you know, sometimes I just need to say, okay, that's in the defrost system. The compressor is working, so it's not defrosting. Let me get that defrost thermostat. Let me get that defrost board. Anything that got to do with that defrost system, I need to,
Hmm.
you know, I just need to go ahead and, put that on. As far as warranty companies, that's fine.
Hmm.
But on the COD level, that don't work.
Okay. Now
So
901. I got you in the waiting room. I'll bring you on in a second. But
you
yeah,
go ahead and talk to them, man.
yeah. But that what you said is exactly right. You have to wear a couple of different hats in this business when you first start. You're gonna have the technician hat, and then sometimes when you get back in the truck, you gotta take the technician hat off and put the businessman hat on. So the business owner
Yeah,
home
but you
hat
gave
on.
you gave it to us, man. You gave it to us. I just gotta listen.
Yeah,
Just gotta
y'all
go
doing,
back and
man.
watch the video.
Y'all doing excellent. I'm gonna tell you, y'all are doing so well. Y'all have caused a movement across the whole industry, where people now are they can't they want to say appliance repair. I honestly believe people want to say appliance repair, but they uh they uh they want to say appliance repair, but they say service because you all are making are making this making such big waves and stuff. The people just can't ignore y'all anymore. That's all the alumni. You just can't ignore it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say that. Hey, you gave us the blueprint. Everything good. And as far as everybody else out there, I hope they doing good too. I know DCNF doing good. He pretty much COD based now, so
Yeah, he
you
I
know.
think he coming from you. He said y'all gotta talk. You trying to steal steal business partners and stuff.
Yeah. All right, man. I see you later. I'll talk to
Okay,
you later,
man.
Mike.
Bye. 901, you're on. 901, you're on. 901, you're on.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mike. How you doing, man? I'm Keith out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey, okay. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I just recently purchased your course, and I got
Uh-huh.
it. I've been watching you guys for about a year or so, man. I just went on and jumped out there,
Uh-huh.
me and my cousin,
Mm.
and I got it. But when I open it up, I can only read it off my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to. Is there any way that I can share it with my cousin? The
Yeah,
information or?
They not Teachable won't allow you to do that. Wherever device you at, that's the device you're gonna go. That keeps people from actually buying it and sharing it with 3 or 4 different people, like they used to do the CDs.
Okay.
You burn it and all that. They won't allow you to do that.
Okay. 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 Well, I'm just like I said, I just got to meet up with each other and study and
Hmm.
get out there. And I want to take, like I said, I just wonder how have it been hearing from the guys from like the Memphis, Tennessee area. Has it been thriving out there as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got we got a couple of people from the Memphis area that runs. I don't like to call the people names unless they give me permission to, but um, yeah, I got quite a few people out in the Memphis area that run. I think Corey might be out there in the Memphis area. If you go look at Corey, he's out there. But yeah, but yeah, it works everywhere. Everywhere they got appliances, it's gonna. In Memphis, Tennessee, they got people got washers, dryers, refrigerators, microwaves, ovens. So it's going to work.
Okay. Okay. Well, Mike, I'm not gonna hold you. I just wanted to reach out and try to figure out how I was gonna set this thing up. But I'm into it, man. I'm gonna see how I do, and I'm gonna be back with you.
All right, no problem. Now, what do you currently do? Are you
I'm a
transitioning?
I'm a truck driver.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I'm
here go
transitioning
another
to.
truck driver.
Yep.
Man, y'all running out those trucks, man. What is it about these trucks that y'all run from?
Man, it's sitting, man. After a while, it gets to you. Body start breaking down. You want to move and do something, and the money we make out here, it seems like y'all making close to it or better. So
Hmm.
might as well come on in.
Wow, we don't had a lot
Yeah,
of truck drivers come through. I mean, a lot.
yeah, I've heard, and I was just looking at it, and it's like you said, the way you got it set up, and I didn't realize that it was that profitable.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like something I've been kind of doing and here and there projects here on my own.
Hmm.
I could actually go somewhere and turn that into some money. So you really can't beat it.
Yeah, it's like I say, I have yet to find a industry or a business that could beat it, and that's what me with all the different businesses I've done and stuff. Nothing's have came close to appliance repair. Nothing has came close. It
Yeah.
also that actually makes me sometimes it's bad also because I always compare everything to appliance repair. When I'm doing other businesses, I say, man, appliance repair kick this. I go back to appliance repair. So
Uh. But like I said, I'm finna get into it. I'm more than excited. I can't wait to get out this truck. I'm
mhm.
coming in now, man. If we go study, man. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it, Mike.
All right, man. Call back and let us know.
All right.
All right,
Yes,
thanks.
sir. All right.
248. You're on.
Yes, hello.
Hey, how you doing? This 248. This appliance boot camp. Thanks for calling.
Hi, my name's Irvin. How you doing?
Fine, are you? This 786. Sorry.
Good.
Hold on a second.
Oh, okay, that was the one. I was wondering, like, hold on, I know I'm 786. Yeah, I'm about to go do a refrigerator right now, a diagnostic on a refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
But I had a question. I just
Go
wanted
ahead.
to know. Okay, so um, earlier I had put something on the Facebook group about a problem I'm having with a warranty company.
Uh-huh.
Now, I want to make sure that the diagnostic fee is separate from the parts and labor fee, correct?
You're doing a warranty company, a third party warranty company. So all you're going to be worried
Right.
about now is just charging the 125 per hour. You don't get into the service fees and diagnostic fees and all that until you start doing CODs. All you worry about right now, you charging 125 to go out. So they're going to ask you how much you charge. You charge $85 an hour. So when you go out there, you're going to charge them an hour and a half to diagnose. Then you're going to charge them an hour and a half to go back and put it on.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So it was right then. So because they approved, but what happened was they approved the customer $200.
Hmm.
The part was $85, and they was gonna pay me the 125 for the hour and a half. I said okay, but then when they was on the phone with me, they told me, oh, the customer has to pay you $85. I said, why would the customer pay me $85 when you guys already
Yeah.
took the
They pay, the customer gonna pay you a deductible.
got to pay the deductible?
They pay who's your third party warranty company you're working with?
It's Liberty Home Guard, because when I first got there yesterday, um, I told her about the service call fee. She said, "Oh, she already paid the service call fee to Liberty Home Guard." I said,
Hmm.
"Okay." So I called Liberty Home Guard, and they told me, "Oh, after after you do the diagnosis, send us your invoice, we'll pay you."
Hmm.
This morning they paid me the invoice.
Hmm.
Okay, and she already paid $85 towards the diagnostic fee or the service call,
Yeah. So
and then now
yeah. So what
they're
happened?
saying
That
that.
$85 that's deducted from whoever money you were going to bill out. So if you were going to bill them out 125, then you will only bill them out $40 because the 85 is credited towards that 125.
Okay. Okay, so that 85 is credited to the
Mm-hmm.
$200,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll pay me the 125.
No, how much are they paying you? 125?
They want to pay me 115, and they say that the lady will have to pay the $85
Okay,
in
well, if they're
hand.
gonna pay you the 115, then the lady gonna pay you 85, and then the service company, the third party company is gonna send you $30.
Okay. Okay, not a problem. So I
Okay.
was getting confused there a little bit because
Yeah, and if
I
you
didn't
if you have
understand.
any misunderstanding like that, just call your rep, call your service your regional rep, and make sure they explain it everything to you, and you know exactly what you're getting involved in. It's not like a job where they're gonna fire you and you're gonna get demoted or anything. You make sure that you're talking and you understand the contract that you're doing. The same thing when you're going out to get your insurance and all that, you make sure that your insurance
Uh,
agent explains you everything. You're a business
okay.
owner and you're paying for that service, and y'all going in contract together. All y'all got to make sure everything y'all understand everything. And there's no misunderstanding.
Right here. Okay. Not a problem. Thanks, Mike. I'm about to go to the refrigerator right now, so
Okay.
the ball's rolling over here, man.
Yeah.
It's
How long
going
you been
good,
doing
man.
it?
I started, I'll say 2 months. My
Two
first
months.
month, I just got everything. I got everything set up where I had like I got the insurance, the LLC, and like this month is like beginning of last month to this month is when I really started hearing a lot of warranty companies give me a call, and I'm just trying to get like some just some experience so that way when I do start doing CODs, I know how much to charge them because I was like, okay, do
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
charge
Don't.
them?
Yeah. Now, don't jump the gun. Don't worry about the CODs
Yeah,
right now. Right now, you
yeah,
just
that's what.
you just worry about getting the experience and getting everything you need to actually be able when you getting the what I call getting the boat close to the dock. So when you get ready to step out and go full blast CODs and all that, and you ready to really run your business, you don't have to be fighting with them. You don't want to be fighting with a refrigerator, then trying to fight with going out and get customers. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to fix the
Right.
refrigerators and stuff, and just be able to worry about the business side. Then you want to have the technical side down where you can focus on the business side. One last question: have you made your money back from what you spent in the course yet?
Oh, of course. I already made like $900. I'm already at this right here will be with the refrigerator, with the
Hmm.
deductible
Uh-huh.
and everything. If and I know it's a default timer, but with everything right now, I'm at like 1150 with everything right now
Hmm.
because I paid off my 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 classes, and I was just trying to see if I could get because I know I'm. You said October is the live classes.
Uh-huh. August.
I was okay, August. Okay, August. So
Mhm.
perfect. August is when I'm coming into to the live class because I paid
Okay.
the extra money to get it off faster.
Okay. There you
So
go.
I've been having like every week I got at least like because I work part time somewhere. Well, I have a full time job, but
Uh-huh.
the thing about my job is that I work 12 hours for no 13 13 hours for 3 days.
Uh-huh.
So from what I'm done, I only have 4 days off. So those 4 days, I usually get like 1 to 2 calls by warranty company. So
Uh-huh.
it's lucrative. It's lucrative.
There you go.
It's going real well. Yeah, like I said, I did only like a month. I got Select Home Warranty sending me clients like every other day they give me a call. I know I wake up one day and I'll be like, man, I know Select Home Warranty is gonna call me. They call me a lot. And I never knew that the one solutions, the one where you get the background check, they sent me a couple of work orders too. I was surprised. They was like, oh yeah, we do that too. So
There you
I'm
go.
about to do this 94. Yeah, I'm about to go right now. This lady, she's kind of old. She's like 94.
Mm-hmm.
She said if I could come right now. I told her, man.
Where you live?
Know what? I'm in Miami.
You in Miami? Okay, all right, there you go.
Yeah, I'm in Miami. So like, it's a lot going on though. It's good though. I love the whole like concept of me learning how to like work with refrigerators, especially the refrigerator. I seem like I got a lot of fridges for the past 2 weeks now.
Well, you are down there in Miami with the heat and stuff.
And like a lot of people call it like, hey, it just feel warm and feel warm. Most 9 times out of 10 it's just like I got the lady I'm doing now, her evaporator fan messed up. So I already bought the part, and I didn't wait for Liberty Home Guard to send it to me. I just bought the part, and then I told them I was gonna put it in. That's why I was kind of like confused because all right, I bought the part for $85, but am I gonna get back that?
Okay. All right. You got the all right. You need to charge them back for your part too.
Okay. See, that's what I was coming from.
Okay. I follow you now. Okay. Yeah. You need to charge them back for your part also. I normally say when you just starting off like this, it's nice to get them up and running, but if they got a warranty company, the warranty company is your customer, and that lady is their customer. I make them supply me with the parts because I don't want you to be taking no money out your pocket going out there. I want them to supply you with the part, and all you're doing is giving your labor, and you keep your cash flow coming in, and that way it will also keep your numbers in check. Because if you go out and buy the part, it's going to cost you more for the part than what they can get it for because they buy so many parts. They get a better deal from the part supplier. So if you charging them the $125 per hour and you're buying parts, and by the time you add in your parts, you're gonna be over top of what their cost per call. So if you let them supply the parts, they're what you call you stay within your cost per call.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's why I messed up. That just wait.
Yeah, but that's no problem. That's no problem. But just do that, and all I want you to worry about now is just getting the skill set down and getting your cash flow up. That's all you do. You make them supply the parts, and you just supply the labor.
Gotcha. Okay, not a problem. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, everybody, man.
All right, thank you, man.
Take care.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Sorry about that. 248, you on?
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
Hey, how you doing?
This is Brad Appliance Repair.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm located in Detroit.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to shed a little light on the actual business.
Uh-huh.
Basically, when I first started, I didn't start with you guys' class. I think the only class I bought from you was like the blender class. I learned how to fix appliances basically through somebody else, the online class.
How was it?
But
how was their online class?
His was all right. It really wasn't as detailed as I heard how yours is. But a lot of this stuff you learn as you go. Like when I first started this business, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little scared and was like, I'm finna quit. I ain't finna do this. But what I did was I just started with the washers and dryers. I mastered those. I had a problem with the front load washers. That was my biggest problem. Then I figured it out. And then from figuring that out, I moved on to the dishwasher. Then from so forth, I moved on. Refrigerators was my last thing I caught on to. Now, I think I put it in the chat. I bought a 2020 van. That last month, I did like 20 grand, literally.
You done 20 grand last month.
8 calls. I did like 8 calls a day, Monday through Saturday. And I can tell you like this, majority of those calls, I love it. I call it money in the bank when I get a no heat. I love those.
Right.
9 out of 10 is gonna be a thermofuge. All the time. This business right here, no slow time. I thought when this pandemic thing came around, nobody was going to want their dryer fixed or appliance fixed or anything, because I'm like, man, people gonna be scared if you come in their house. Show before when it came down to people using their washers and dryers more than a little bit, people overpacking their refrigerators, then it happened. And from there on, my business has taken off. I've been looking to hire somebody, got someone answering the phones now. I'm looking to buy another van. Then it's been great.
Now, how long you been doing it?
I've only been doing it 6 months.
Wow.
Literally. 6 months. I can promise you it's only been 6 months. I haven't been doing it no longer than this month will probably mark the 7th month. This month here.
That's what we've been telling people this. Appliance repair is 6 months in, for 6 months, and you hit 20,000 in 1 month. And that's in Detroit. Nobody's supposed to have no money in Detroit, they tell you.
Please. I don't know what they're talking about. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, Mike. A lot of people must have got their hustle game right. If you know how to get out here and make some money, it's not hard. When you get in there, you already in the customer's house. The warranty company already pulled you in there. You present them with a business card. 9 times out of 10, at that warranty call, if they decide not to repair, they're gonna come to you as a COD now. So let's say they don't fix. Let's say you go there for a washer. They got let's say a dishwasher that needs to be repaired, and it's not under their own warranty. Now you picked up a COD call and a warranty call at the same time. I have done that. I didn't got into a house. I didn't went there to fix a refrigerator. I upsell them maintenance. The maintenance, all you need to dryer van clean. Have you had that clean? Have you had the dryer cleaned out? I charge them $150 just for those 2 things. Then I sell the fresh. I sell those and say, hey, this is what you need to clean this out. It's regular maintenance. People buy into that, so I might leave out of every house with $300-$400.
There you go. Now, he talking about fresh. He talking about the tablet for the front load washing.
The tablet, yes, the ones that they can go buy themselves. And I sell them $15 to $10 a tablet, and I probably get both of them probably for $15 a box. Now, I mean, the 2 boxes $15. So it's a lot of money to be made, and a lot of people, you sell maintenance plans to them. Hey, I'll come check out your refrigerator. Come check out, your appliance for $75 appliance. People pay that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things you can be doing. It's just that some people, I guess, say, "Oh, there's no money here." That's because they don't know what they're doing at this point. It's not that hard of a business. It's like I think you just said that a while ago. It's not hard.
It's not hard. It's not hard at all.
If you apply yourself, I can diagnose it right over the phone and say, okay, I already know what I need. And now that I got this truck, I stock my truck up with all the parts I know that I've always need. I don't have to run back and forth to the part place anymore. I got repair clinic and DMV in my backyard at this point.
Right.
So I don't really have to worry about all that running back and forth. If anything, I go there and stock up for the month. Or however I think I'm gonna move, or however I need to move. But other than that, it's great. I can't complain. And the blender course, I just finished that. I'm finna go and send my letters out tomorrow, if not Monday, and see what I can do with those.
What career was you coming from before you got into appliance repair?
I had a couple businesses. I didn't have a salon. I took a $15,000 loss on that.
A hair salon? Money in the hair salon in Detroit?
Yeah, it was on 7 Mile in Northumberland. I don't know if you've been to Detroit before.
No,
I had a hair salon. I put $15,000 into it, and I took a loss on it because people there, they just didn't want to pay their bills, and dealing with those type of people and dealing with, not to say those type of people, the wrong people. And I took a loss on it, and I had to walk away from it. So I was already $15,000 in the drain. I had a lawn service, a cleaning business. I had a window wash.
You mow grass and you had to clean it. What I just said.
I was doing everything. I was doing everything possible to make some money. And I done been around.
How does the appliance repair compare to those other businesses?
I wish I would have did this sooner. If I did this years ago, I'd probably be a millionaire by now. I feel like that. If I would have did this years ago, if I would have known this business even existed, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the person who actually told me about this is my brother-in-law, and I think you know his cousin or something. He's from here. I can't remember his name. You always mention him, but Juan. Yup. His Juan is my stepbrother's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how I found out about it. And he drives trucks for a living. He's been doing trucking for 25 years. He's supposed to got into this business.
Your brother-in-law.
Yeah, he's supposed to have did it, but he wound up just sticking to trucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I stuck with this, and now he see me and be like, man, like, you really doing it? I'm like, yeah. And it seemed like it happened over the night to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you.
It does. Hey, man, hey, you ain't got to tell me it does. It just seemed like overnight, and the money and stuff that you make fixing people appliances, people just don't believe it. I could not get people to believe it for 20 years. It's been like this for 20 years, and I could not get people to believe it.
You can't believe it. I mean, $125 just for the labor. I mean, you got to think about it. If you don't do any markup on the part, you at least getting your $125. If you don't fix the appliance, you still getting paid. So it's like a win-win situation. You're not losing. Mm-hmm. Nowhere around. So it's like, how can you not succeed in this? The only way you can succeed is you just don't apply yourself. Like when you say you really got to know those schematics and you really got to be studying those appliances, you got to know those appliances in and out before you even get there, because yes, it will tell if you know what you're doing.
Right.
It will tell. They will know. These people ain't crazy because they didn't already probably Google what the problem is before you even got there, for real. I didn't got there. They didn't took the whole washer and dryer apart, and I'll come back to put it together and everything. They thought they knew what they was doing, but you know, sometimes some people just don't. I guess they just feel like they can just watch something and then go out and just jump and try to make that money. It don't work like that. You can't just expect us to get those type of results overnight like that. That takes time.
Man, that is.
It really does take time.
Yeah, Juan has really put a lot of people up on game over there in Detroit. Honestly, he has brought a lot of people from Detroit over into appliance repair. Right.
Yeah, I heard about it and I said, yeah, this is for me. I did get nervous though, but after I got rid of those nervous thoughts, it was over from there.
Man, that's so
wonderful.
Over. That's so wonderful, man. And I wonder how many people. How many other people? I just wonder how many people out there just like you, where somebody have came and just told them, and they went out and done it. That's just proud.
See, what most people do, they scared to leave their job. They scared to leave. See, most people, they feel like, oh, if I leave my job, what about this? What about that? But once you sign up with the warranty companies, that's guaranteed work from there. Once you go out and do a good job, they know somebody else. They know somebody else. And see, to be honest with you, I get a lot of COD calls now because of my SEO. During this pandemic, I was using that extra time to, even though, yes, I pay for it. I try to do it on my own. That's not my specialty, so I pay. You know, I built my own website, but I had them work on the SEO part.
That's the same thing.
SEO has been working and Yelp has been working. It's been crazy. I'll say it like that. CODs is picking up every day now. And so it's so much COD work that's probably coming in now. I have to sometimes tell the warranty companies no.
Yeah, put them on hold. Yeah.
I got something no.
We there now. We've been like that for about a month. We just say, hey, can't send us no work. We got too much work.
Because what they try to do is they're like, all right, we'll give you an $85 trip. I still can't do it.
Right.
What you want me to do? Still can't.
Right.
Let me give you 100. Oh, I still can't do it. I don't know. You might call somebody else. And that same call, they're like, all right, well, we're discussing them 2 weeks out. Oh, okay. Well, they'll be sitting there until those 2 weeks on me. I guess I don't know what you want me to do. I can't get to them.
Yeah, and see, that's what when people first start coming to Appliance Boot Camp, when I first started doing the course, and people start calling me the next week and saying they were quitting their jobs. That's what will happen. The warranty company will call them and they say, hey, they're still working their job and they're only doing 1 or 2 stops, and they'll tell the warranty company, I can't do it. I'm already booked up, and the warranty company will throw that at them. Say, hey, we'll give you 85, we'll give you $100, and they say, man, I ain't gonna make. I go to work. I got to work 3 days to make $100. It's gonna take me 15 minutes to go out here and make $100. I'm crazy to go to work.
Because Assurian and what's the other one? Assurian and Cinch. They notorious for that. They'll throw you $80 to $100 real quick just to go.
Yeah.
They just want you to go.
Yeah, just because they want to keep the customer happy. They want to make sure somebody's out there in front of the customer. And like I say, it's such a perfect storm because you got 30, 40 years of the public school system not putting any skilled trades in here. So you don't have nobody that can fix anything. And you got all this advanced electronics and all this stuff that has to be repaired. There's nobody out here to do it. Yeah. And then you got the HVAC people the same way. Like I say, they telling me 2 months before they can come out here. And some people tell me I ain't coming. I can't take any more customers. The same thing with the electricians. I have people still calling me now, want me to do work. And I said, I don't do electrical no more. Just come check it out. Can you please help me out? I'm in a bond. I'm trying to sell my house. No, I get that. And same thing with the plumbers. I couldn't find no plumbers. I had to do my plumbing myself.
And see, the thing is, with this pandemic thing, I don't know, it might be a bad thing for the kids not going to school, but this is a good way for people to start teaching their kids something different other than what the schools are teaching. You can really get in their mind now because they're under you majority of the time. So you can really teach them the difference between, this is if you still got to go to school, but this is the other things if you want to become your own boss. This is what gets you when you do this. This is what, you can choose your own path. But if they're in school, now all they're doing is feeding them how to be an employee, they'll never know which way to go. So it could be a good and a bad thing. But I will say this, that they should have been teaching people this back in school, in high school, like how to run a business. And because some of the stuff that you learn in school, you don't even really use out here at all. To be honest with you, that's just my thought on it. But
yeah, I actually had that conversation about 2 days ago. Somebody was telling me, a couple of people were telling me, we was having a debate that what I'm doing is okay, but everybody needs to know how to work for somebody. I said, that's BS. I said, no.
That's modern day slavery.
Yeah,
that's modern day slavery, tricking your brain.
Yeah, everybody needs to know how to work for somebody. Nah, I don't want that. I want them to be able to have pride in their craftsmanship, and they want to do something for themselves, and they look at it like this young. I was telling him about the young man who's fixing my ice cream parlor. He's building he's actually building the actual bar, and I said, he's taking ownership and pride, and when he comes in every day, he look at that, he's taking pictures. He's gonna be able to come back, years from now and bring his kids and stuff. Say, hey, I built that. I want them to have that. You don't get that working for somebody. You can hide. You can hide and not do any work when you're working for somebody. That's another reason too why people don't want to do the work with appliance repair stuff. You can't hide. If you don't know what you're doing, that refrigerator don't care. It's gonna show you that you don't know what you're doing.
Oh yes, it is. They definitely, especially refrigerators. That's like the hard. That's why I made sure that I had refrigerators down packed before I even dealt with them. Like most people, I'm just gonna go out there and take the car. I'm not gonna lie, I turned down so much money at first for refrigerators, regardless I could have went and got the service call or not. Until I got a little bit of a knowledge of what's going on with it, like I still can't charge them or nothing. That's why I'm glad you got that steel system class. I'm finna go ahead and pay for it. But that's like the last thing I need to learn. But I'm gonna tell you like this, like you shouldn't be touching refrigerators until you get a little bit of knowledge about them, period. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna put yourself in a bind. And what's going to happen is that customer, if it is a COD customer, they're going to be looking at you and they'll never call you again because they knew when you got there that you did not know what you were doing. Time you touched it, you did something that looked weird to them anyway.
Right.
So sometimes it's best just to turn it down and don't worry about it. It'll come again. Don't stress about it because the moment you do that, you already hit a tank on your business already. So don't do that. And those warranty companies too. People call back and they give a report on you to those warranty companies. You get too many calls or you don't know what you're doing, they call them and tell them that, and they could let you go. And then some people have to stop worrying. I did want to say this on here because a lot of people do. I see they like to lean on the warranty companies Worry about getting you some clientele as well, because if you to get dropped today from that warranty company, your money flows over.
Yeah.
Learn how to get you some COD calls. I'm not saying the beginning, but work towards that. Put a vision towards it, because some of us will just say, "Oh, we're gonna do warranties forever." Just know that
Nah.
they eventually sometimes might get tired of you.
Yeah.
Don't think it's not gonna be another you or somebody who hungry like you who will do 100 calls a day, 12 calls, 15 calls a day. They
Yeah.
don't call them.
Yeah, we tell people they want to have at least 3 to 4 warranty companies under their belt when they first starting off. But the warranty is just for them to get the experience and learn the trade. After they learn the trade, then you got to transition over to COD, because you want to get to a point where nobody can turn off your calls. Once you get the COD, you
Exactly.
got your own customers. You are bulletproof. Nobody can never turn your calls and stuff off, and you ain't got to answer about your cost per call or anything, and you totally free then. You're totally free to do whatever you want to do.
All that paperwork have to order. You ain't got to worry
Right, now
about
you
that
got
no
to do
more.
that
You got paperwork to
paperwork.
do.
All that
But it
stuff
ain't as hard
goes.
as all of that. You got to schedule on their system and then schedule on your system. Like, this is way too much.
Yeah, all that
Like,
paperwork goes out.
God. Oh my God.
You
I'll
gain
be
four
stressed out
hours
just
in a
doing the
day.
paperwork.
You gain 4 hours in a day because you ain't got to do no paperwork.
I'll be stressed just doing the paperwork. The fixing the appliance ain't the problem. It's the paperwork that stressed me out.
That same thing
I'll
Slick
be
just
like,
said.
oh
The back end work.
God. I'll be like, Lord Jesus. But I don't want
Yeah.
to hold y'all up. I know somebody's probably calling in, so.
All right, thanks, man. And that's wonderful. You hit 20K, man. That's wonderful. 6 months in, and what he's saying is not unheard of, because I'm getting a lot of emails and a lot of texts, and I'm seeing a lot of people bank statements. A lot of people are hitting it during the pandemic. That's why one of the reasons why I keep telling people I just don't see a recession. No, people tell
No,
me it's
I don't know what
recession.
that is. That's why I think you said that. I'm like, a recession? Huh?
Yeah,
Who is that at?
that's
For
what,
somebody else, bro.
that's,
I don't know
that's,
what they're talking about.
yeah, that's what they keep saying it. But I'm seeing everybody. I'm seeing the checks that people are making during this so-called pandemic. And I said, a lot of people hitting 12, 15,000 a month now. They ain't been doing it 3 or 4 months. And just the pandemic. And I say it's a recession. I think it's booming.
Yeah, this is a recession. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest
yeah.
with you.
But that's the good
This is
thing about
crazy.
appliance repair. The worse the economy get, the better appliance repair get.
Right.
So, all
Yeah.
right. Thank you for calling in, man.
No problem.
All right. 678, you in 678.
Uncle Mike,
Hey, what's up? Because we don't read. I gotta remember your
what's
number.
going
Somebody,
on?
more people call me and text me and wanted to get your number, and I'd be like, go to the chat. I said, I can't remember his phone number, and then
Yeah,
then I said, just go to the chat. He'll be there. Just you'll find him there.
always.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we saying something smart, slick, or something.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then let me state, man. Y'all can hit the email at super. That's super254fly at Gmail. Man, hit me up.
There
Yeah,
you
man. I've been
go.
trying to take a couple of them under my wing, sir. My homie Okafor. We trying to get him out here. We
Uh-huh.
trying to get Black 12 out here.
Uh-huh.
Because it is something about that fear that wants to control you. That fear that tells you to be a slave. I'm sorry, an employee. Well, if you define it, it's the same exact word. If you
Uh-huh.
don't believe me, Google it. Google
Uh-huh.
employee. It means slave, but employer means master. So I appreciate, first of all, you teaching us how to be masters. But yeah, that fear, man, that fear get over. So, I'm just being a big brother to show somebody else how to get this money Uncle Mike taught us how to get, man. So shout out to everybody in the group. ABC family, what's up? This is a family. I appreciate all y'all. And we love Millionaire Money Mike, man. What's going on, Uncle Mike?
Not much, man. Now, that's the thing. When you were talking about the fear, there's a lot of people who have that fear, and I, I maybe because I didn't have a choice. I got kicked out of corporate America.
Right.
I got laid off, fired, like you say, it's the same thing, and I didn't have no choice. I had to go make a living. So I was more fearful of not being able to pay my rent than anything else. But when not, they see all of you guys come through, and they see all you guys the success that y'all are having. Um, what still will make somebody like people still call me and they want to question about is it real? Uh, do you have
It's
anybody?
real.
Do you have anybody in Atlanta that's doing it?
Yeah.
Can you write down everything that's different between your course and somebody else's course? I'll be like, I'm not gonna do that. If you want it, you can get it. But what will
Right.
cause them to what is the fear do you think is causing them not to make that step and go?
Well, because we've been taught and indoctrinated through school to be a slave.
Mhm,
They never teach you to be a business owner in school. They
mhm,
never teach you about finance or how to flip your money, even if you got a job. How to
mhm.
save. It's a book, by the way, if you all want to read it, called The Richest Man in Babylon.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're
good
sitting
read,
in
good read,
baby
good read.
London. Right, good read. Ain't that long. You're sitting in baby London or Babylon
Hmm.
called America right now. So if you
Hmm.
just follow the steps in that book, it'll tell you to get a job, save up a little of your bread, then learn a skill, take that skill and flip money. Same thing you doing with Appliance Bootcamp. It ain't but $200 something dollars a month. You spend that in food every. Anyway, I can go in. You got the money to get these classes that'll change your life and put $10,000 to $20,000 just by yourself. When you talked about duplicating your uncle, duplicating your son,
Hmm.
duplicating your people in the community and actually changing and empowering the community. But it goes to that, sir, that the community has been taught, especially black community, you can't do nothing but sell drugs, catch a football, shoot a layup. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you could be a dentist or a business owner and create a business and have that business master it and then go ahead and take off. And that there is no number or value amount that a business can make. So we are taught mentally, and we have been destroyed, especially our people in particular, black males, to be fearful and punk asses. They want the black woman to be up front, and this ain't no shot to the black woman. This is just the history of America. We was marching together. First they said we was a boy, called us boy. We ain't like that. We start boycotting, and then we all black powered. And all of a sudden they say, well, you still a boy. I'm gonna give the jobs to your woman and send her to college, and you still ain't gonna be nothing sitting on the corner talking about I'm chilling at the crib with my mom because you a baby still. You a punk. You a simp. You a chump. When we come to do business, we ain't doing no business with you. We gonna let your woman talk. We gonna come talk. They do it in this. Go somewhere with you and your girl and sit down and see how disrespectful the man is, and he'll come talk to your woman. Because see, you have been destroyed mentally to not realize that you built this stuff. A
Hmm.
customer told me that Sears and Roebuck was a black thing. Sears was the white company who sold it. Roebuck was the black family who built this stuff you touching every day.
Hmm.
Because they don't want to let you know, Uncle Mike, that we built the roads. We won every war America has ever fought. They cannot allow you to know how great you are as a man. We need fear to control because fear controls you. So let me be afraid. Let me let you be afraid when you're on the phone with AHS telling that you need $85. No, player. I need 85. No, I'm not taking 64. I need 85, G, because you just gave this other company 125 an hour. But you ain't want to tell me that. You want to guess and make me play around and play games. But no, we done found the way. We done found the light. We done found the path. They eat when they say it's a coronavirus. They eat when they say the country falling. I'm still checking. And homie, I just made 400-500 today and did it yesterday and did it the day before. And I'm on the cool, so I'm trying to get these
No,
compressions down
go,
because
man.
homeboy,
Go.
DPMF, he hit me up hard, man. He talking about I did 4 of them in one day. I'm over here tripping in the car about to crash the truck. Like that's 4,000 in a day. Do you know how hard I used to work in a month to make $4,000? Do you know what I had to do to get the job? You know how good my white voice is? Oh, I'm gonna get. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. How you doing? This is Kyle. I know, sir. Whatever you need me to say for you to give me this job. We don't have to tune no more when you a boss. See, I'm a boss. I don't care what they say to me, Uncle Mike. The whole city of Atlanta, I'm in Atlanta, people. The whole city of Atlanta can hate me. I can go to Miami right now, which is where I'm from, Fort Lauderdale, and get money. Can't nobody stop
Can't
me.
nobody
I
stop
can
me.
pick
Can't
up and
nobody
go to
stop.
South Africa, and it can't stop my bread because
Right.
this is freedom, and we have been taught slavery. We have been taught. I told my family. I said, cousin Rashid, bro, I got a spot for you, bro. I will pay the $250 for you. Come be my tech. And you can just learn, right? And when you learn, we're going to shoot Uncle Mike some bread back, of course, because I'm giving you, of course, like old boy was talking about earlier. But we're going to pay G because he the one helping me get free like he going to help you get free if you just pay attention. Well, How you know his class better? I got cash in my hand. Well, yeah, you right. We did just make $200 at one house. What are we talking about? Why you all these questions? Well, what am I do with the warranty company? It's in the court. Well, what am I do? It's in the court. Well, what am I do? It's in the court. And you can call the G whenever he's doing some business or doing something fantastic. He'll answer the phone for you. This is a system to take off of the slavery. And the slavery, sir, has taught us to be fearful. The black man who is the king. I'm sorry, we're not being racist. There are white people, there are Mexican. This is for everybody to come in this field. Since they was being racist and took this out of the high schools, and ain't nobody here to do the actual service no more. So they need you. It ain't about your race. We just saying for us, because it's particular to us, that you is a punk. You is soft, and it's not your fault. They made you this way. They need you to be a chump for the prison industrial complex so you can stand in the corner and stand in what they call the trap. Why is you standing in a trap when you can go create a trap by putting your LLC in for $100 and go service somebody's house? And every person you walk by got a microwave in their crib. Every person you walk by got an oven. Do you know how easy it is to fix a heating element in an oven? And guess what? They still owe me $127 when I walk to the door. I ain't got to fix it, but guess what? I ain't worked 8 hours for that 120. Matter of fact, what is that, sir? $127 divided by 8 hours that somebody's going to slave and got to get up 6 o'clock in the morning to go do. And I'm doing it before 9 to 10 a.m. So it is a blessing. But so we are just a fearful people, and it's going to take strong men to show us, hey, it ain't nothing to be afraid of. I'm a musician. When I practice a song fantastically, I can get on any stage at any point and kill it. And everybody going to put money in my little bucket. Well, when you study the courses online so well about them refrigerators G was talking about, it ain't nothing to talk to me about. Okay, I come here, it's water all over the floor. Okay, is the compressor going? Okay, is the evaporator fan going? Okay, is the evaporator fan going in the inside? Oh, okay. So we cool on air. Okay, it must be the defrost system. When you master a skill, it pays you. You're teaching us to fish, but fear is causing you to stop. So look, I'm telling you what it is, that you are caught in a system that has taught you to be afraid, has taught you not to read, has taught you to be a simp, because they are afraid of you. They cannot run a race. I love white, black, Spanish people. But if I took my kids and they took all their kids and I said, children, let's run to the corner. We finna dog everybody in the street. So they needed to make you stupid. They needed to make you afraid because they can't run a race equally with you, because you will dominate it. So we need you to be afraid. We can't let no strong black man teach you how to start a business and make 10 grand in your first 3 months, Uncle Mike. They don't like that when they send checks. When we send the checks in and the checks is clearing, Uncle Mike, in the middle of a coronavirus. I'm telling you, sir, it is a systematic racist system that has taught you to be afraid. But black man, black woman, Spanish man, Spanish woman, white man, white woman, that system has taught you lies in that school. You are a boss. And ain't but 1% of the nation, 2%, well, messing with Uncle Mike, we're going to probably get it up to 10, 20, 30, see how much we can do. Of those people are bosses, and they live life free and happy, and you can do it too. Now you got an opportunity, whoever listens to this call from now on to the future, to take $250 a month and stop buying lunch and get this man. You know what I mean, sir? You know how many business you done gave me? I got a business. I got an appliance repair company. I got a garage door company. In the same thing. I can do only seal systems and make $1,000 a day in the same course, and you got to pay $1,600. I was struggling trying to pay $850. Oh, what I do? Man, my soul said pay it, because something about this man makes sense. And since then, I've made at least 20 to 30 times the amount that I paid. So now it's up to you if you're going to be afraid. Stop asking stupid questions. It's in the group. Are you going to do it? Are you going to man up? Or are you going to allow the system to continue to destroy you and use fear to not allow you to get to where you need to go? Now, if you out here and you need to get some work, there's some brothers in all kinds of cities. I'm in the city of Atlanta. I will take you on a job, show you how I smooth player this game real quick, show you how I ain't never playing for no parts, homeboy. Yeah, you go out there, you need your service call if it's COD. But if not, I charge $127.50 just for me to come diagnose, and I want my paper, and I want to get it authorized. And then when I come back, put that part in, it's another $127.50. You can have your 3%. You will give me $125 2 times. I'm gonna walk out the door like a smooth pimp, give you a car, and you gonna call your cousin, and your cousin gonna give me business in this business and this business, just because I do it well. I try to be as honest as I can. I fix it or I replace it. That's they motto on one of the warranty companies I work for. And because I follow the steps that you've given me, sir, I am unstoppable and they can't touch me. Baby mama man, she can't touch me because child support can't touch the business. Sir. So we out here killing the game. You don't understand. You have given the freedom to what is it that really us as a family go through? You can't provide for your family, black man, black woman. You can't provide, and that makes you feel like nothing. Now your woman talking junk to you every 5 minutes. And even if you're not, the woman ain't talking junk to you, it's hard because the whole world on top of you, and then you come home, she stress you. So everything is pointing at you. You went to a system of school for 12 years of lies where they only taught you lies. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. There are not 365 days in the year. It's 364. 52 times 7 is 364. You ain't never lived in a week with 8 days. Everything they done taught you is a lie. The only way to live, sir, is to follow a man walking in a positive step. And we have found one through you. And shout out to all my homies in the family. Juan, what's up, Big Dow? What's up, DCMF? You know what I'm saying? Slick. You get on here always sounding like you high, but you cool kind of collector, and you getting that money. Hey, I'm kind of mad at you, sir. I'm catching you. I'm trying to get this builder too. I ain't mad. You motivational. We love you, and I love you. If y'all trying to hit me, I already gave you the email. This is me every day. You can ask, or you ask anybody who knows me, G. We just want you to be successful doing this. Because once the moment that we as a people and all other people in the world, I just love me first, so I take care of me first and say we as a people, and then everybody else. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But once we as men can stand up and be men, now we can control our families. Now we can control our sons and daughters talking junk. Now we can, that hip-hop is not the father of our children no more. Son, I tell you, son, to bring your behind in here and get in this truck and learn how to do these blenders, son. Let me show you how to flip some money. Well, I want to hustle. Well, is that dope boy making $4,000 a day because he just did 4 COD seal systems? Is he doing it? No, because I sold dope. You got to sell a lot of dope to make $4K a day, G, and I ain't got to worry about the police. The police want my business card. So it's a game, sir, and it's the fear, sir. But we are destroying the fear. You got to get over the fear and go out here and get this money. And the money never ends. It's like what you were saying the other day, and I'm going to get up off the phone, sir. A crackhead. I had an uncle, and I was raised in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My people from North. And then we moved down. It was too cold. We moved down to Florida, right? Fort Lauderdale. I had an Uncle Lent. My Uncle Lent was a straight crackhead. But guess what my Uncle Lent also had? He was a master roofer, sir. This nigga get an 8 ball, get high. His job don't carry him 3 days. Why? Because he had a skill that paid him, and he was good. He's still good. Crackhead, 20 years. So it don't matter what go on in your life. We don't want you to be a crackhead. We want to tell you that your skill will make room for you, and it will bless you in every language you speak. It will take you wherever you need to go. You just need to man up and realize that you have found one of the best teachers on YouTube. All I do is buy wisdom books. I done bought Todd Billionaire. I done bought IML. I done bought all kind of. All I do is buy wisdom. But ain't none of them showed me step by step how to get out here and get the bread immediately. Except for you, Uncle Mike. So I don't want to hear nothing negative you got to say about yourself, okay? All right? You out here balling, okay? You killing the game, Uncle Mike, all right? If we need the black community one to get together, player, your name is in the top 10. They better put your name up in there. Because I know a man that can make you $400 a day if you take a course and be serious with it in a weekend and get your name into a couple warranty companies, which need you because there's hundreds of them, and you can get $100 a day. You can walk in there with a deposit, and you're going to have cash before the end of the day. I got $300. I got cash in my pocket, and can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't say nothing to me. AHS can get mad at me. Guess what, sir? I'm getting so good. I'm taking calls from the Appliance repairman. They just told me the other day, you're one of the best in Atlanta. We refer the customers talking to me. Oh man, they say they're gonna send their best. I'm over here shocked. I'm like, Uncle Mike, name me the best. Go on and speak that $350 Delta airline pilot because you got it, and they just cool breaking you with $300, $400, $500, and it's nothing. I ain't got to argue with nobody to give me $200, $400, $500, $600. So let me change 3 compressors in a day. Don't let me tell you about my commercial jobs. How I can double all my money just because it's a company or a business with $100 insurance. But anyway, you the man. You're killing the game all the time. Kill me. All y'all in here, I love you. You're my guys and girls. Shout out to Solid Wisdom, Solid Wealth. Y'all need to check out the Sister Way. What's it? Lord. Check her joint out. Because she's funny and her joint is dope. DCMS joint is dope. Get in here and learn it. If you learn this will take you far into any place that you want to go. And and everybody's house got an oven or a microwave.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm cool. I love you. I just want to holler at you, Uncle Mike. I call you every day. But you was just set tripping. You was probably building ice cream or something. It's cool. I'm going to get with you, sir.
If anybody try to call me today, I was pretty much I was with trying to get the inspector and all that. So yeah, I pretty much was done today. But yeah, so if you try to call me today, I was pretty much done until about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. But
yeah, it's all good. I found out the answer anyway. It was my first built-in oven, and I was nervous. I said, "Dang, I need to call Uncle Mike. I don't know how to get this frame off." And then Dinkelberg me was like, "You got appliancetology. He done gave you all the tools you need. Go sit in your truck, use your brain tool called your computer and your phone, Google it, bro, and find out what the problem is." I go out in the truck, figure it out. Zit, take the frame off. Then realize, open the microwave. They got a big old hole, a hole, the microwave is metal. They got a big old hole in there. It don't matter what parts I change. This microwave is dead. Let me just go to get my 127 and zip and get these people a new microwave and move on for the next day tomorrow. So, I don't know, sir. If you want this bread, you got to understand you got to be a boss. You got to hustle. And you've shown me, to you and my brother JT, a phenomenal hustle that can get anybody who's willing to just devote themselves, and it's not even a lot of time, Uncle Mike. I've been doing this since November. It ain't 8 months yet. I'm touching 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 a month. I got 3 sons, and they learning with me. I'm finna quadruple myself. I'm finna get to these 20 texts, Uncle Mike, and then what? I ain't doing nothing but talking to Uncle Mike on the phone, probably chilling in North Carolina. I don't know. I'm gonna find something else to do. But the point is, it can be done. And you created a fantastic system, and we love and appreciate you for it. I do. So I don't know who else you got in the queue. It's 9:24. You're supposed to be out of here. I know Mrs. C probably wondering why you still on the phone right now.
Yep, she just called me. But once again, like always, man, thank you for calling in, and thank you for saying what you said is exactly what I want to say, but I don't want to. I've been told sometimes I've run people off, so. Because we don't read, that's exactly what you all need to hear. Exactly what we.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna hit you hard daily, in the throat, at any time. You need me to shotgun people? I got you. I'm your boy. I'm gonna tell you to face the truth, because the truth is what we need. We need to stop being chumps. Stop sagging your pants. Sagging your pants means you was raped in prison. That's where it comes from. Clean up our position and our. That's why I like my uniform. Okay, Mike, I just went to Queensboro. My dog DCNF told me to go to Queensboro or some job like that. My uniform is crispy. I'm out here looking delightful every day.
I've seen it.
Smelling good. You know what I'm saying? My truck getting the numbers on it. I'm looking like these companies. It's something about looking like you an employee, but you own all of it. Uncle Mike, oh man. I'm pulling up at Fox Appliance chilling, like, how y'all doing? Yeah, sir, here's my business card. Have a great day. They don't know if I work there or they don't know if I own it. I go to the customer house, they don't know what's going on. He just got a job. One of them got mad at me. I got like 15 positive 5-star reviews, a couple 4 stars and two 1 stars, right? The lady getting mad. Well, I'm going to get you fired. I'm like, you so stupid. You'll get me fired for real? I own it. He left her house. How are you going to fire me for my business? And that's another thing, sir. I go to work when I want to. If I want to sit at the mall and chill and look at all the pretty things, I can. If I just need money, Uncle Mike, I could just go to the appliance repairman to pick up 2 jobs on some side of the city and put $400 in my pocket whenever I want to. It ain't nothing like that. So, yeah, if you need somebody to shotgun, somebody will say the truth, that's what I do. I like to do it. I read the Bible and I tell the truth. What can I do? That's who I am. So, at any rate, I love y'all. Y'all stay up. You want to holler at your boy? Just press replay. I gave you the knowledge to kick game. We can get together. You want to come on a job? I'm in Atlanta. I will take you on my job so you can get over the fear, to know your brother love you, that you are in a system that's going to help you. You have a brotherhood. If you're in Detroit, I got this feeling in brothers to let you come on one little simple oven job so you can get acquainted with saying hello to customers and being nice to them. And they're not just customers, they people. They your aunts, they your uncles, they family. Think of it like that. Take care of your auntie who need to cook. You know this lady, you know how many times I got plates of food, sir? They won't stop feeding me. I get tips all the time. So it's for you if you want it. But you got to invest in yourself, because the 12 years of free knowledge wasn't worth nothing. But if you just pay and invest in yourself and you master this skill, don't do what I was doing earlier a couple months ago. Let me learn how to day trade. Oh, Uncle Mike, you did set trip one time on a class before. Talking about all this day trade. Nah, sir, that's bread. That's $6 trillion worth of money and it's there, but you need to be able to put the same type of effort into it. But there's an easier avenue that would allow you to do that if you learn how to do appliance repair. Now you got the $1,000 to spend because I just made from 500 for the last 6-7 days and don't know what to do with the cash. My 5 accountants up here fat. They fat. They don't know what to do with themselves. I don't want to tell them to work out. They just keep getting fatter. I don't know what to do. So we in here, we eating, we love you, Uncle Mike. Okay, they better not say a word bad about. Who talking about Mike Slee? I'll break your nose in 3 places. So I don't say a word wrong if I know Mike Slee, homie. My baby girl got jewelry whenever she wanted because of Mike Slee, homie, and it only cost me but $850. And y'all lost. You should have got in there. I get programs grandfather. I feel like I owe you money, Uncle Mike. I'm getting it free, like. Man, it's just blowing me, G. You know I love you, man. Yeah, I'm finna roll up this jigger right quick, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay up, man. And you have a wonderful evening, sir. Continue to be great and continue to be the pillar that our family needs. I don't know if you know, but you're blessing the community at a large scale. And people might not be happy about that, but I'll be the ones to cuss them out. That's all good. But at the same time, you are blessing Miami. You're blessing Detroit. You're blessing Atlanta. You're blessing California. You're blessing Hawaii. You don't know what you're doing what you're doing, but what you're doing is magnificent. And I love it, and I appreciate it. And I can tell whatever you touch, I'm going to touch it with you. The book tell me to follow wisdom because wisdom got great inventions in one hand and wealth in the other hand. So you operate through wise men and wise women in the world. But anyway, y'all, you know, I like to talk. I talk a lot, so that's what I do. I'm going to let you go, sir. I love you. Y'all
All right,
have
man.
a great day.
All right,
I'm going to
love
get you
too,
tomorrow
man.
on something, sir.
All right.
All right, peace.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, we're gonna end on that note, like always, because we don't read. He always dropping excellent information, and like I say, hey, what more can I say? He summed everything up. I want to kind of hit on something he said about, like I said, appliance boot camp is for everybody. But I'm an African American man, and I know 90% of the people who comes here is African Americans. For you all to come in here and to come into this industry and the way you all have grasped this industry and to make the changes and stuff, and everybody is seeing it. It's not just us across the whole YouTube thing. Everybody is seeing y'all presence now because y'all showing up and y'all showing up with businesses. Y'all are showing up with money, receipts. So nobody can tell y'all anything about no BS. Nobody can sell y'all no BS courses or nothing like that. And it's showing up. And for a group of people to come in less than a year to do the stuff that you all are doing, it's almost unheard of. It's almost to the point of where they said after slavery, we had like maybe almost 90% illiteracy amongst the African Americans. And within was a 10-15 year period, we had flipped it. We had about 80-90% literacy where everybody could read and write. And that was one of the things that the generals and stuff wrote during the Civil War. They were saying, hey, they never found when they went to the black troops and stuff, they said they never saw a black troop that didn't have a book in his hand was trying to learn how to read and write. That's the way you all are at right now. You all are at business. It's going to change because I've talked to so many of you all, and I've seen so many of you all what you're doing. Y'all not letting y'all sons and daughters go back down that red hole we went down. Y'all are actually got them doing business. I got my finally my son now is coming on to the business side of it, where he wants to be involved. He wants to go every time we gotta go meet about this ice cream parlor and stuff. They actually are seeing the business part of it. And they seeing now the rewards that comes from owning a business. This stuff with the universities and all that stuff, there's no way in the world they should be making us go there 6 years and get out and can't find employment. When you can come to Appliance Boot Camp for a weekend. This was before they had before we incorporated online for a weekend. You could come here for a weekend, get out here, and you could make enough money to feed your family and stuff. and double and triple what anybody else was putting out there. And for people get mad because I call out different professions and degrees. I'm not doing that to pick on nobody profession or nobody degrees. I'm just stating facts. Like everybody said, it's hard to beat appliance. You can't. A guy just called 6 months ago where he now he makes $20,000 a month. You can't. I don't care where else you go. You can't do it. Uh, uh, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. And like you said, for a man to be able not to be able to support his family and stuff, that's a bad feeling. I've been there. When I first got laid off, and you embarrassed to go anywhere because a lot of times when people normally ask you the first question, where you work, or where you go to school, or what you do, and you tell them you're unemployed, they already start to make decisions about what type of person and stuff you are. But I'm telling you, ever since I've done appliance repair, care less about what somebody about a job or something like that. Most of the time, whenever we go someplace, I can. If they ask me what I do, I tell them. Sometimes I'll have to play it down. My wife would tell me, play it down, 'cause I don't want you to be talking for no 2 or 3 hours. I would play it down, say I'm a technician. Okay. But if they find out I own the business and stuff, and they know the journey, people would talk to you for hours and hours because they want to do what you're doing. And it's just so much that comes with this business stuff. It's just so much. I'm gonna say this last thing, then I'm gonna go. We're People have been talking a lot about voting. You need to get in here and vote. You gotta go vote. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go vote. But like I was telling somebody last week, why not? Why I'm gonna wait till November if something's going wrong? If something's going wrong right now on Rayford Street here, I don't even live in Selma, but I'm invested in Selma. I got businesses here, and I got property here. We meet with the mayor, the town manager, every Wednesday morning at from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Anything I need to tell them, anything I need to tell them, I tell them there. And they change it there. They don't. I don't have to wait till November to get anything changed. Anything I need, I vote. I can vote every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. I can tell the mayor, the town council, the city manager. I can tell everybody anything I got to say. I can tell them then. And if I can't wait till Wednesday morning, I can walk right into their office or call them up on the phone and say, "Hey, I got this problem right here. We need to get it fixed." And guess what? They're gonna get it fixed. There ain't no waiting till no November. That's what I said. When you become the business owner, all of that change. I don't even live in the town. I don't even live in the town. I was talking to one of the other business owners the other day, yesterday, a matter of fact. Him and I were talking, and I was saying, I said, it's funny. I said, all of us that meet every and make decisions about the town, none of us live here. We don't even live in the city. But he said, but we're invested here. This our property and stuff. All of us live here. Don't live in the city, but we put the stuff in front of the. I shouldn't say that because they might be looking, but we have a strong influence of what goes on within this town. And that's what happened when you start becoming those business owners. When you start becoming the business owners where we are now, where you got the money and you got the resources where you can put behind something and make some changes and stuff. So once again, man, I want to thank everybody who called in. Everybody's just been so good. I want to thank you all for making appliance repairman a cool thing to be now. People want to be appliance repairman now. People now are no longer looking for the slick, easy stuff, get rich quick, I say, type careers and jobs and whatnot. People now are saying, hey, I want to be like these guys I'm seeing coming up in appliance repair. I want to be just like them. They motivate me. They speaking and doing the stuff that I want to do. And these are excellent, excellent men, man. Not only are they good people, but they are exactly the same when you meet them in public and meet them one on one. And all of them and all of us are just like family. Uh, uh, we all when we see each other, it's all love. It's all ain't nothing fake about what you're seeing here. And I don't think any other courses that people sell where I've seen that where the people who actually come through the courses actually know each other. We all in different states. Some of us have never met face to face. We all in different states, and we know each other. You all see each other every Monday and Wednesday and hang out and talk. I don't see that. I ain't seen that in no other course. I ain't seen that in no other course where everybody is getting money. Everybody is getting money. And the good thing about it, nobody can break anybody down. If regardless of what, if something was to happen, if anything bad was to happen with Slick, DCNF and them will pick Slick up and say, hey, man, you come down here for 2 months. We're going to get you back straight. Same thing. If Slick will call anyone, anything happen with them, come up here, I'll get you straight. Same thing with me. Anything happen to y'all, hey, come up here, I'll get you straight. Call me, I'll help you get you straight. Because we don't read, he's telling y'all, hey, come ride with me. I'm gonna get you what you need. I don't see nowhere else where you are getting that, where the men are coming up and saying, hey, brother, I'm gonna put you where you need to be at. You come here and sit down with me for a little bit. You just don't see that happening nowhere else where everybody is winning and everybody can support each other. Where it's to the point now where we're almost at a point where we got almost our own little army where nobody can hurt us. Where we're saying, hey, if you slipping over there, you come set up shop here and we got you. And this is the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be not just me getting no money. It's supposed to be all of us living good, all of us getting money. And when this Corona stuff break, man, we going someplace. We're gonna do the first alumni celebration here. The next one, we got money, so there ain't no such thing. Now we can't go nowhere. We getting out the country, get our passports, and we going someplace the next time. Soon as we'll do the first celebration here. Next year, everybody making money now, so there ain't no such thing. Nobody ain't got no money. We all making money now, and we're gonna go someplace and enjoy and have a good time and just show, hey, this is what life is supposed to be like. We're gonna go out with our families and stuff, and that's the thing too. When I tell people about the appliance repair allowed me to not just for me to live good, but I've been able to not a lot of times I would hear people talking about going places and stuff. They're going by themselves. They're just going by themselves. Appliance repair allows me. I take my whole family. I tell people that's when you're a man. When you pack up the whole family and say, hey, we going to Hawaii for a week or two, and you fly everybody out there. You go out the country with the whole family, and that's when you become the man. When you're doing that, when you just taking yourself and leaving everybody behind, nah, you ain't doing it. But when you can pack the whole family up and say, hey, we getting out of here, and we're gonna do that, and enjoy everybody, all our families and everything, get together and just have a good time and enjoy each other and enjoy some of this money and stuff we're doing. Cause we work hard. I mean, everybody work real hard, and we're gonna enjoy it together too. We're gonna play hard too. We'll do the Asties and stuff, but outside of the Asties and all that, we got to get together and just say, hey, we're gonna have a good time and just hang out. And Miss Ward, I saw Miss Ergler, Classic Climb, Erica Williams. I saw her giving you praise, and I was just talking about you earlier. That was wonderful. I heard your name 2 or 3 different times on major YouTube channels as the Appliance Repair Queen, and that just brings so much joy to hear y'all stepping up, and the whole industry is starting to know you all. All right. Once again, thank you all again for joining in. We'll talk Monday. Be on the lookout tomorrow. I'm gonna do a quick look update of the ice cream parlor, so you all can see that where we're going with it and where we're at. But up until then, I'll see y'all on Monday. And I think this weekend is Father's Day, so especially these brothers that came to Appliance Boot Camp and they done stepped the games up, and they're making money, and we're now leading the families and stuff. Like you said, you wanted a man that could build and have us be an entrepreneur like B Simone and them was talking about. Hey, we got plenty of them out here now. So tell B Simone to come join in the chat. She can find her entrepreneur, man. So this Father's Day, congratulations and happy Father's Day to all the brothers and stuff that's in here and all the fathers. And once again, I'll see y'all on Monday.